Everybody, it's Didi here. I hope you're all fine. Good. Today we're going to learn about fire vehicles. Did you know that firefighters have different specialized vehicles to go to their different operations, like the fire and rescue operations? Yes, they do. Like the vehicle that pumps water, it's called an engine or a pumper. And it pumps water from the fire hydrant and then it puts out the fire. And then there's a vehicle that stores its own water. It's called a tanker because it has its own tank and it doesn't need to pump water from the fire hydrant. Then there is the fire truck. The fire truck has its own ladder, and this ladder helps the fireman to go up on tall buildings and rescue people who are stuck or trapped at the top of the building. And this ladder can go all round and rescue people from different directions. Let's say if a person is stuck at the top of this big building, the firefighter needs a fire truck to rescue the person. In case of forest fires, firefighters use helicopters or the air tanker to put out fire. It drains water from the lakes and then it goes and splashes it on the fire and puts out the fire. And they use helicopters to rescue people. Let's say if people and animals who are trapped in forest fires, the firefighters use the helicopter to pull them out. And when people are trapped on the sea, the firefighters use the helicopters as well to go and rescue them when they can't sail back to shore. And in case there's a fire in the ship or the boat, the firefighters use a fireboat. The fireboat pumps water from the sea and can put out the fire very fast because it pumps a lot of water and can save people and their goods. And in case of a bushfire, they use the bush truck to go and put out the fire. Also, sometimes at the airport, when there's fire, the firefighters use the airport fire truck to put out the fire. The airport fire truck is built to put out the fire in the airplanes and also to rescue the passengers who are trapped in the airplane. And it has these big lights here that helps it to see through the thick smoke. And this guy here is called the fire chief. The fire chief also needs his own vehicle, so he drives in the chief's car. The chief's car is used to transport the fire chief, but also to carry some first aid kits to help people who are injured. Let's have a look at some of the vehicles that we've learned about. This is the chief's car. Very good. And what do we call this? It's the fire truck, and it has a long ladder that rescues people from the top of the building. What do we call this? It's the pumper truck. And this one, it's called the tanker. Awesome. And what do you call this? The air tanker. Very good. And also the fireboat. You said this one is called the bush truck. And what do we call this one? The airport fire truck. Awesome. That's all about the fire vehicles. But before we leave, did you know that a long time ago, before there were any fire vehicles, the firefighters used to go for the fire and rescue missions using horses? Yes, they used to go run around and catch the horse, and then they go for the operation. It's a good thing that the cars came about, right? Yes, that's all for today about the fire vehicles. I'll see you in the music class. Goodbye.